Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.
All right, folks, and welcome back to Bounce Hendra. If you're just joining us, you've picked the perfect moment because it's time for the under-13 and under-15s finals. Almost this afternoon, still this morning at the 2026 K2 Base Camp Queensland Youth Lead and Speed titles. What a morning it's been. We've already had our under-11 state champions crowned, and take a bow, Luke Wolfenden and Ivory Olive. Give them a round of applause, folks. But now the gears change, and away we go. Yesterday's qualification rounds in both the two categories, the 13s and 15s, and only the best have made it through. I think we've got 8 and 9, maybe up to 10 competitors in the finals. In a moment, you'll see. I'll get my compadre in the commentary seat in a moment, Lily Whitten, to explain that. But they've just come out of isolation. You can see everyone right now. They've got 6 minutes to read the route, have a look and see if they can lock in their moves, their ideas, their thoughts in advance, and see who can remember and also perform when it's right there on the wall. So we've got 2 categories right now out in the viewing, and we've got all the females on the left. So under 13 and under 15 will be climbing on the left, then all the males on the right, 13 and 15 as well. Today is a qualifying event for the Australian Youth Lead Nationals for all of these younger athletes as well, folks. So that's pretty good too. Not only is the Queensland title up for grabs, but there are qualifying points for their aspirations into the Youth Lead Nationals for the Australian title or the championships as well. So we've got our age groups, the 13s and the 15s here. I reckon this is the future of Queensland climbing right now, folks. And I think there's a few young names in here I've seen quite a while in the last few years, and they're coming through the ranks pretty quickly. The finalists are ready. They're out having a look. The judges, the belayers, look like they're ready. So let's crack into it. And a big welcome again. Welcome back, Lily Whitten, to the commentary box.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. Thanks, everyone, for joining on and hanging out with us this morning.
Yes, in the live stream. So if you are in the live stream, we've got a few viewers right now. So make sure you share the live stream link out and about. Let everyone know that everyone is about to get underway. All of these athletes, share that around. The more we get the competition, the sport out there, the more popular it becomes and the more support we get. Plenty of good sponsors and stuff like that. But Lily, right now, not only have we got the Queensland competition on, but there's something quite special happening for the youth climbing in Australia and around the world.
Yeah, so coincidentally, from the 18th to the 25th of July, so from yesterday until about next week,
yes,
the World Climbing Youth Championship in Acro 2026 Italy is being held at the moment.
What a place to be.
Yeah, so really, really epic. We've got a bunch of Australians, leading the crew, representing the country over there between lead, speed and boulder.
Who we got over there?
So in lead, we've got there's a few people, so bear with me, people. I'm going to speed run these off.
Shout out to these peeps.
Yeah, we've got Cohen, Stephen, Max, Ravine, Christelle, Oriel, Enzo, Fred, Kai, Sophie, Indiana and Ether.
The Kingswell sisters, yeah.
The Kingswell sisters,
that's a massive lineup there. So that's the under-19s lead and
under-17s.
Under-17s.
I think,
Yep. Okay.
As well.
Yep.
And then in speed, those guys were our leads.
Oh, our lead
so
climbers.
these are speed people. We've got Keen, James, Max, Nora, and Danielle. So a bit of a smaller group, but they're all still repping the crew of Australia.
So 17s and 19s, or just 17s?
Both.
Okay,
Mixed
yep.
list.
Yep.
And then for Boulder.
So we might be missing one or two competitors here this weekend, but they're in Italy, so
but,
hey.
I guess where would we rather be?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But Boulder, we've got a bit of a duo. A few people are doing lead comp as well as Boulder. So the Kingswell sisters, they're doing lead and Boulder.
Yep.
Same with some of the other competitors, Enzo, Christelle, a few. Then our main runners, Cohen, Finn, Daniel, Tiana, Christelle, Mella, Enzo, Daniel, Jonathan, Sophie, Laura, and Esther again.
There you go.
So we've got a big group. Hopefully they'll be doing us justice over the weekend.
Yes.
Coming home with some good stuff, qualifying in those competitions. But, keep an ear out for that stuff as well, because that's going on at the same time.
Follow along on Sports Climbing Australia Instagram, I think. I saw a bit of that. Instagram.
And also the World Climbing website and YouTube channel. They've got all the stuff. You can watch the replays and everything like that and see how they go over there.
All right. Well, big shout out to all of our competitors overseas. But right now, all eyes are on Hendra, Brisbane, in Queensland, and we've got our under 13s and 15s. Looks like they're finished their viewing, Lily. Now tell everyone who's on the live stream, those folks who might not be familiar with how lead climbing works, what's the climbing setup for the 13s and 15s today? How is it set up, and what's the scoring system?
Yeah, so our setup for the under 13s and 15s is top rope, same as the under 11s we had earlier this morning.
So what's top rope compared to lead?
Top rope is where it is already roped up all through clips to the top of the wall.
Yep.
So these guys are just climbing. It's only the moves that we're looking at. And then for later on in the day, for the older crew, 17, 19, they will be doing lead, where they're climbing and flipping it at the same time.
Yep.
So a bit of an overview of everything and how it goes. Obviously, we had the viewing just then, but that group would have been in isolation. First time they saw it was just then, their climbs and everything like that.
So they come out and they have like 6 minutes to have a look, and that's it.
Yeah, and then they go back in and one at a time come out, can't watch each other, no peeking allowed. And then they have one attempt to, get their score and get up the wall, right?
Right.
So with the scoring, basically how that works a little bit is it's the highest up the wall you get, the better off you are.
All right, start at the bottom, get to the top. That makes sense,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. And then we have a few extras. If you're on the wall and you're making a move towards the next step, but you fall off there, you get a plus. So that does add towards, your final score and your set up in the winning leadership board and the list. And then obviously we've just got the top, which is finishing it all one go, first try, all done, set, complete.
Done
Speaking of, from yesterday, we had the qualifiers for these current.
So how did they get into the finals? So they had qualifiers yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. So how did it work? So they were there yesterday, all competing, and now today we've got our finalists.
Yeah. So they have 2 flash heats, 2 attempts, different kind of competitions, and then those get ranked up onto the scoreboard.
2 separate climbs.
Yep, 2 separate climbs, 2 attempts. I think it's 2 attempts of each, or just 2 separate climbs.
Yeah,
and then
2 separate climbs, 1 attempt. Yep.
And then they get ranked on those ones.
Yep.
And from yesterday's competition and everything, I'll let you know who our front runners are for each of the kind of categories. So under 13 male, our front runners were Benjamin, Jai, and Abel.
We might go to the scoreboard and have a quick look at this while we're waiting. So if the team bring up the scoreboard, you can talk us through it.
Yeah, so they were our front runners, and we have a total of 8 competitors today, including those guys. From the under 13 female, our front runners were Maya, Jessica, and Adriana.
So when you're seeing on the scoreboard here, folks, they come out in reverse order. So if you're 10th or 9th or 8th, you'll come out first, and the first comes out last.
Other way round, top to bottom, like
Run
best.
order.
Yeah. So for the female under 13, we have 9 competitors in today.
Yep.
And then for the under 15 males, we've got in the top runners Mika, who is from Victoria. I'll chat about that in a second. Remy and Archer, and they also have 9 competitors in that group. And then for under 15 females, our front runner is Lanika, who's from ACT. And then we have Alexa and Georgie, and they have 10 competitors in their group. Now, for the, I guess, scoring of today, how it kind of works all together, we obviously welcome our interstate climbers, people who aren't from Queensland. We let them come along, let them have a go, do their thing. But they cannot walk away with the qualifying finals win.
They can't win the Queensland
They can't
title.
win the Queensland. They're not from Queensland, I think it's just how it is, but we love to see them, love to have them here, and be able to participate and work with their fellow other state climbers. Yep. So overall with that as well, for the finals for 2027 that everyone is qualifying for, we have 8 spots into the top finals for each of the different kind of categories.
Well, was there 9 or 10? How's that work?
So basically, you go down. There's a bit of a flex between the 2 different groups, depending on how many people are in there. Let me just quickly have a look at the ruling for you so I can make sure I'm doing it correctly.
Yeah, any of this stuff, folks. If you are interested, you can jump on the Sports Climbing Australia website, and they have a handbook there, and you can follow along if you want to know all the rules. Why don't we quickly have a look at the climbs? We might get the team to quickly look at each climb, and we'll do something. We've got our competitors out in just a moment. We might have a second. We might cut to having a look. Looks like it's the green climb there for on the female side, and then on the right-hand side. All right, we've got our first 2 competitors out. Here we go. 13's first, I believe, and then it'll be the 15s. So got his bag, got all his kit, got all his gear. Over to his last climb of his competition, Lily. This is it. This is what's called the flash attempt. So you get 6 minutes to look. You get 1 shot, and that's it, folks.
Yep.
So
we've got
it's on.
Spencer here.
Spencer's out
first.
Yep.
So hopefully he's locked and ready, focused on the wall.
He looks focused.
Yeah, he looks locked in.
And he's got his support chalk bag there.
Yes. Yep. Love it.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Spencer. What do you got? Queenslander. And over there, got our first female competitor on the wall as well, just about to jump up on the wall. And
that is Mary.
That's Mary.
From Queensland as well.
Mary.
Straight up on the wall.
No hesitation from Mary, straight onto it. Let's see. I think the team have got the split screen ready to roll here today, so we'll have hopefully both competitors at the same time. It's a little bit more action, folks, in this part of the competition. Obviously, we get 2 awesome shots, 2 awesome climbers, both green. So there you go. Spencer looking like he's a bit uncomfortable early on, but goes for the knee. Good work, Spence. Nice. Away we go. All right, Mary.
Mary's speeding up the wall, to be honest. She's going super, super fast. Looking great. Got some good form.
Looks great.
Both have the signature chalk bags on, which is, I guess, a staple look.
Yeah.
Personally, mine's orange.
Oh, Spencer. I thought he was going quite well there, but obviously quick little slip. I think there was a little slip there from Spence. But Mary just reversing up, looking like she can find. Now, there's a big foothold there, so she might shake out and maybe chalk up here. Good work, Mary. Bit of smart climbing from her. Looks like we might have found our first section, which might be our crux. Yeah, climbing back to a resting position and seeing if she can, get a little bit of a pump out of her arms and see if she can spot anything that she might not have seen earlier on.
Well, congrats to Spencer. Amazing job. He got a 10+ points. So he's on the leaderboard as of right now. The angles of the wall, the look of the holds, there's a bunch of things that go into it, but he did such an amazing job. And what a daunting task to go first.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, Mary had a little rest. Looked like it worked for her. Might need to make, like, yeah. Oh.
Hold on tight.
Yep. Now,
bit of an awkward leg swap position, but you know, it seems like she's got the moves to make it work for her.
yeah,
Nice.
and made it through. A little bit stretched out there, but let's see. Oh, I was going to say she might have cost her a little bit of energy, but Mary setting the high point right now. Competitor number 1. Well done, Mary. Good job as you go. But while we're waiting for our next climbers, we might cut to a shot of the climb, the whole climb, and see if we can see each climb maybe up the wall. Maybe zoom out a little bit. But anyway, we've got our next competitor. We might leave that for later, where the competitors are going to keep on rolling.
Henry, Queenslander again, coming out to have his first crack at the men's.
I like that shirt. Eat, sleep, climb, repeat.
Love it. Love it. That's the mantra,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Everybody in the community can relate to Henry.
Well, they're not mucking around, are they? They get clipped in and crack on. So who have we got over there?
Elkie?
Elkie.
I think.
Yep.
I think. Sorry if I'm anyone's families. If we're not saying their names right, we're trying our best.
Yep.
Elkie going up the wall fast again. Same to Mary. Now she's got a even cooler. She's got a little sloth on the back of her chalk bag.
I love it.
Loving it.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, it's sporting the cool cat. But Elkie up there as
Henry
well as Zach
making his way. Oh, Zach. Sorry.
Oh, 108. No, I think that's.
It's Henry.
Yeah, it's Henry.
Henry's on the wall. Sorry, folks.
That's here we go. We got it. It's close. 108, 109. Henry Saunders.
Henry's going confident. Elkie is a bit at the crux, I think, of
this early one. It's a little bit stretchy, isn't it? And Henry
powering up the wall.
Flying up there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think there's a little bit of a tricky move here. There's no feet over to the left there, so he'll probably have to do a heel hook. I would think there'd be some heel up high or lock in on this one. Let's go, Henry. Elkie is through that high point. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, he's just got to commit. Maybe left foot out on the wall. See if he can lock in on that shoulder. Elkie up into a high point now, which is looking good.
Looks like this
Henry,
is another awkward
awkward
bit for the girls climb, because it kind of tips up on an angle on the wall when you get to those bigger holds up there.
Well, it starts to kick. You can see those. Henry.
Holding on.
He's going for it.
What a good go, though.
Yeah. Well, smart climbing too, because just before he went, he did the plus move. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Getting himself up there.
Well done, Henry. Elkie doing quite nicely. She's in that section now where, you know, little tricky move over to the right. Looks like she's got to plant a foot on that white volume at some point and come into an undercling. This is interesting climbing.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Over to the right instead of up. You've got to sort of down and around. But I wonder if she's spotted that yet. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. Get that foot over. She's got to stomp that foot out. Oh, Elkie. All right. Well done.
She did an amazing job getting up there, stacking it towards the final kind of few moves up the top. But that's a tricky move out there.
2 new high points in our scoring already, so that's great news. As we're progressing, and it's quite good in the competition. You often see the climbers progress in height, which is exciting for the comp, and often that's what you would expect, and especially if someone's sort of in form on the day. You'd expect that to happen. look at that bag. I love that bag. It looks like a big chalk bag.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So from Spencer and Elkie, Elkie's walked away with 22 plus, which is a great result for her.
Elkie.
And Spencer's Henry's walked away with 16 plus.
So two new high points.
Yep. Yes, great.
All right.
Great.
We've got Ashton here ready to go. Yep. I think he's got to turn around, and the judge just has to make sure he's clipped in correctly. That's
Ashton,
good. You know, nice safety.
From New South Wales, repping the New South Wales crew.
We've got one of the blues across the border.
Yeah.
All right.
And then over there we've got Harriet climbing up the wall.
And she's underway again, not mucking around here,
No.
which is good.
The under 13 females seem like they're being super efficient. They've all coordinated to be as speedy as possible.
Yep, yep.
Um,
No use mucking around on the ground. There's climbing to be done.
yeah.
Yep, yep. So let's see if Harry can work out these early tough points here. Ashton straight on as well. Might good if they zoom that out a little bit and give us a little bit more headroom on where we're going. Oh, that's a better shot. That looks great. Ashton looking like he's climbing well, straight arm, trying some efficiency here. And Harriet, very good, using her feet well.
Trying to figure out this kind of next move strategy, crux position. Oh, nice reach.
Yeah, a little bit awkward this one. Oh, no. Yeah, see, there's a blocked hole there, just a little bit
It's a false
rushed
sense of hope, you know. From one side, it looks fabulous, but when you actually grab it, in reality, it's rounded, and you could never tell from the other side.
Yep.
But she did an amazing job on that one. Speedy up there, nice solid moves.
Ashton underway, still going nicely, still doing the very efficient climbing style, using his feet well, and just making sure he can work this out. I think he's just missing that little foothold at the back. Oh, one
Stay
armour.
on tight.
All right, let's see if he can get his foot up on this further hold. You can see there's a little green jib. He got his left foot up there. Oh, no. Ashton just got a little bit pumped there. And he's all good. He's happy, though, smiling away. Just probably missed that foothold a little bit there, but good work. Our competitors not unlocking some of those earlier high points, either of those two at this point. So we've still got Elke and Henry in the lead. Fair few more competitors to go, though, obviously. So we're just getting started. We've got 8 and 9 in this comp. And so straight on the wall, we have, I think it is Zara, isn't it?
Zara, she's from ACT. So another interstater coming along.
That's great. It's great to see. And I wonder if they're travelling or they're here sometimes on holidays as well. So big shout out to all the other states. Great to have you here at the competition this weekend. Big shout out to our sponsors as well. K2, our main sponsor. Big thank you to them. Now Zara working this out. Ooh, interesting crossover. Right.
Holding on tight.
Yeah, holding on tight. Getting her feet in. Just using her footwork a little bit. Like Bartram there. All right, I might get Bartram zoomed out a little bit to get a bit more vision on where he might be going. A little bit further out would be great. And Zara's underway. Looks like she's a little bit taller, maybe a little bit more reach on this move. Let's hope that she sees that hold is not facing exactly the way you want it to be up there. Nice cross through. Oh, let's see if she can make that move. Oh,
nice.
Good technique. Good.
She's looking quite comfortable.
Yeah,
she looks
nice
like
body
she's
awareness.
taking her time getting up there as well, which is super nice. But we still have a bit of a crux to work through in this next segment.
Oh, she got through that section. Bartram looking good as well. We know that this next move, you missed that left foot, bit of a drop knee thing. Might be in trouble. So let's see. He's looking a bit uncomfortable there. Bit hesitating.
Nice.
Ooh, big move. Yep. Zara up and
nice move. See, it is also a height thing at the same time. You know, Bartram seemed to reach that next move a lot
more comfortably,
comfortably.
Yep.
A lot more comfortably, sorry. Just because he's a little bit taller. And, you know, Zara's a little bit taller as well. But, you know, doesn't necessarily make them any better or worse of a climber, depending on the height.
Now, Zara, she sees the move here. You know, she's working it out. It feels uncomfortable until you pull into that next hold, I think. Maybe it's high, step down and pull in. But let's see if she can make that move. I think what she has to do is swap her hand. A little bit pumped here, but we're back to Bartram still on the wall. Now, we saw this before. I thought the heel would be the job. A high heel and cross over with your right to that green pinch, that one there. Oh, but he's done it from a lower foothold, which has worked. It just needs to get a little bit more height with his feet. Oh, now that looks like a pumpy section right there.
Yeah.
But I think he might have just posted the high point on that one.
Let's refresh our scoreboard.
The scoreboard, and I think Zara.
Bardem is at second right now with 16. Henry's still at the top because he jumped for that next move.
He got the plus.
Yeah, it really does make a difference. And, you know, even if you do go for it and you don't touch it at all, it still gives you an extra bump up on the scoreboard, which is, you know, always the best way to go about it.
That was smart climbing by him.
Yeah.
For sure. Got our next set of competitors out. I think this is Zach, isn't it? Zach, 109. Yeah, that's right. Zach from Queensland. Who's next out in the females?
It looks like it should be Bella Gray alongside Zach.
All right, Zach ready to go. And you can see there, folks, as we clip in, we do the double clip in for a bit of extra safety, bit of a thumbs up to the thumbs up.
Looks like Bella's already out and up and on the wall.
Well, we've got 2:15 there. It is Bella, 2:15, not 2:05. I think that's not really, but Bella, yep.
She's
a little bit difficult to see the numbers with the hair there.
Yeah. The ponytail in the way.
That's right.
But she's pretty tall compared to the people we've seen so far. So maybe let's see if that makes any kind of sort of difference in the climb.
Oh, Zach is up in this section here where it starts to really turn on. So
nice.
And he's quite dynamic as well and strong. So, you know, he's moving fast, and I think that's a good, a good part of your strategy. Move fast so you don't get too pumped, but don't move too fast that you're a bit kind of out of control. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Zach to a reasonably good spot here, and we know this is where this next move really kicks in. I think Bella has probably got a little bit of reach for this undercling.
Yeah.
I think she might find that now.
Yeah.
Zach into this spot. Got a high foot. Yeah, that's the other. Oh. Now that's a powerful way of doing it. Stomp your foot on the wall. But
yeah, sometimes
Zach.
you just don't see it in the midst of the climb. You're up there, you're doing everything. You've got the crowd behind you. You know, you forget to take a minute sometimes, and I feel like the heel hook is something I know personally I forget to do a lot of the time. And as we all probably know, sometimes there's that one little toe adjustment, hand swap that makes the climb easier to do. So I think
something like that.
Yeah, I think our top runner will be the person who can, you know, figure that out and take that second to step back and be like, oh, that's the move, and do it up. But they've all done a fab job.
That's for sure. Now, Bella, just trying to work this out. No, so this is really where a little bit of lock the shoulder in and reach out for that move. Now,
I think the angle of the wall is playing against you a little bit here, you know, and it seems like those green holds there kind of needing to swing off the top is not the way to go.
It looks like it's a pocket too. You can see that they've got the shot up in the corner there. Maybe a different angle if we can get a quick angle on the side of Bella. We might sort of see a little bit different on the geography of the wall here, because it is kicking back. That's a big...
Yeah,
a big volume there, and sort of kicks it backwards a bit.
What I'm really thinking might be the correct next move.
There we go.
Is giving a push off that white triangle volume on the other side, getting yourself up a bit further, dropping that left hand down and pushing up onto that foot to get over into the undercling.
We'll see. I think the 15s climb this one as well, so we might see different sets of progress. Yeah, just shaking out now. It's a pocket, it's not a jug. Can you see that? So yep. So again, it's a bit of accuracy. So pocket, folks, is can't fit your whole hand in, maybe 2 to 3 fingers maximum.
Well, the younger you are, the smaller your fingers are, the better you are with a pocket. But you know, they're still not fabulous to hold, especially as an undercling.
That's right.
It's probably going to be a bit of a hold on tight, pray and make it to the next spot with this kind of pocket move.
Well, Bella, go
Oh,
Bella. So it
nice.
looks like a bit of height there was working for her.
Yeah.
So, and maybe on this move, if she got that left foot into that hold, but as a heel hook, it'd hold her
Mm,
in.
mm,
So instead of that toe, heel hook there, but going to the toe method.
nice.
And nice. Such
Yes.
fitness, right?
Yes.
She's been on there for quite a while now.
Yeah. See, now this is the annoying part because you've got to get over and
Under.
under
Yep.
that
There we go.
edge and
Wow.
try not to fall off. But she's taken a while to get over there, so she's probably a bit fatigued as well.
Yep.
And this is a bit of a power move.
Yep. Big power move to sort of unfurl yourself and then match with that hold there. And trying to get in under a foot there, just about to let go and give it a whirl. But
Oh,
well, listen, I tell you what, that is a new high point.
that is.
Yeah, yeah. And she's done extremely well, though. On the wall forever. Good fitness. And well done, Bella. Good job. She's pretty happy with that. So well done. Good to have you on with us in the live stream, folks. Thanks for joining. And if you're supporting anyone, feel free to give them a shout out in the chat. So good to have you supporting us, that's for sure. So welcome to the youth lead titles here at Bounce Brisbane. Great little spot, actually. Some climbing, some speed climbing. We did have speed climbing as well, Lily, as part of the lineup this weekend in the competition. So this is new to Queensland's lineup. So we had para, we had lead, and we had speed all at once. So which is fantastic. So Andrea is ready to go. Competitor 223 is about to get on the wall, and we've got our young male climber down there too. I think next male climber might be Zach, I think. We've got the lineup right. Andrea ready to go, and I'm sure Zach is down there as well. We'll circle around in a moment. All right. Andrea underway, Zach underway as well. So you can see there's holds on the wall, folks. So usually all the holds have got a colour of some description. And there are other pieces on the wall which are called volumes, right? So they are usually the similar colour of the wall or something, but they help the route setters and help the climbing get a bit more three-dimensional, Lily. Yeah.
So obviously, there's a lot of difference between indoor and outdoor.
Yes.
Outdoors naturally formed. It's jagged, it's rough, it's rocky, it's all unnatural.
Yeah.
So with these volumes, you can emulate a bit more of the outdoor environment indoors inside the gym.
Yep.
So it creates a lot more texture, a lot more unique movements and setting styles that you can do with utilizing these shapes that you can add on to the wall.
Yeah. And, often, let's say in bouldering competitions, there's kind of different styles of setting. But with the lead setting, what they usually do is they usually have an endurance section, a power section, a crux, which is the hard part. So we're seeing all of this here and great use of the wall today. But what we do know for Abel and Andrea right now, they're both getting up into the sections where it starts to become what we would call the first crux of the day.
Andrea's she's doing the move I think is the right one.
You reckon off of that?
I think the volume is a good way to go. I think obviously getting up there and utilizing it.
Yep.
But, we'll see how it pans out.
Andrea, good work, did the plus move, and that's great thinking. Good to see, 13-year-old competitors, thinking, right, I better do the plus move. It's great. It's fantastic, good experience. And that's why we've got such a large contingent, I reckon, over in the World Championships. So how many was that? There was probably 25 plus competitors, 20 plus over there. So that was great. But Abel on the wall right now. Some fantastic moves there. Yep, good work, Abel. Finding himself a little resting position. Got a good foot, looking quite composed, what we can see from this angle. So I think he's good to go. Might see if the team can get the camera up a little bit, stay underneath him a little so we can see where he's going. But,
so with this climb,
this is the hard part. Like we haven't had anyone get past this crux yet, have we?
This is the first crux.
don't think he's going to that.
Yeah, a little bit of health and safety. They can't climb on the roof, guys. That's all good.
Yeah.
But he's he's stuck it. But you know he's come down. He's done a fab job. Reached for that last hold
Section.
again.
Yep,
which is great. But you know, reflecting on just the people who came before, Andrea, she's walked away with a 20+ score, putting her in 4th place as of
good
right
job.
now.
Yep.
And then let's see how Abel just went. He was one of our top runners from the qualifiers yesterday. So he's sitting in 2nd place with 16.
Well, we've got the 16 section, isn't it? So that's really where we're finding the crux, and often you can see where the stopper move is in the climb, where you see these scores start to pile up a little bit. But we've still got,
two more of the male, and then we have 3 more of the female.
And we might just quickly go to the scoreboard if we can get a chance, just for a quick flash of the scores, just for everyone at home. So there's your score right there. See if they can move their mouse on the other one, and there's your male scores right there. So neck and neck, ready to go. All right, our climbers are on the wall. Jessica underway, and I think we've got Jai out next. Jessica Queenslander, and Jai Queenslander should be on the wall any moment.
So remember, everybody, that the run for today is backwards. So Jessica and Jai, Jessica was our 3rd runner-up yesterday, and Jai was our 2nd. So we're getting towards the top scoring competitors from yesterday, towards the last few climbers on the wall.
All right, well, they're looking serious, that's for sure, and both of them looking good. Jessica moving quite confidently, and nice technique, good footwork. You can see that she's trying to make sure every move is efficient. And Jai, really nice moves here. Good high feet, straight arms, not working too much with when it comes to inefficient movements, which is good. But let's see, he's a bit taller for this section, so maybe he'll work out this one as we go. Maybe zoom out a little bit on that, and we might be right with the camera.
Jessica's in our...
Yeah,
oh,
see, Jai.
yes.
Oh, Jessica.
Oh, so close.
Now, Jai, into this section here.
He's got the heel hook going for
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Looking fantastic. Well, he's made a high move here, so looks like we've got a new leader in the pack. And let's see if he can... Oh, we can see the top hold up there. He's looking. Oof. Come on, Jai.
Nice. He's doing such an amazing job.
Get behind him, folks. Come on. Oh, wow. All right. He's looking a little pumped, but let's see if he can recover for this final few moves.
2 more holds left until the top.
All right. Trying to make room for a little hand swap here. Oh, wow. Well done. He's looking great. Even chalking up right now. All right, Jai. Everyone's here for you.
On the edge of your seat.
Yeah,
we're holding our breath.
My hands are getting sweaty for him.
Oh, so close.
Oh, wow, good work. And a little bit cheeky at the top there. The old route setter's putting a dyno in the top. But anyway.
Yeah, and keep in mind, those top holds, they're not as good as they look. You can even see it on the wall. They're not too comfortable.
All right, and a big shout out to Height Dynamics for our instant replay right here. Yep, good. There you go. Because you think, all right, well, that's a massive hold, but it wasn't that big, was it? So there you go.
Yep.
Good to have the instant replay up there. Thank you, Height Dynamics, for sponsoring that today. Jay, Jay really setting quite a high point now. So who is out next? And Benjamin is our last male competitor. So
our top runner from yesterday, best scorer from the qualifiers yesterday. So we'll see if he holds up his title from then and makes it into the top 3.
Is it Adriana in the females? So Benjamin ready to go, the 111, and Adriana ready to climb. Well, she might already be on the wall. Let's see what's going on here. getting close to our completion of our lineup. Last competitor in the males, second last in the females. Let's go, Benjamin. All right, decent crowd down there today too, folks. You know, if you're up for it, pop on by. Bounce Hendra, fantastic. There's climbing, there's indoor parkour, there's lots of activities down there. So well worth a visit. Great, a great location, great spot actually. Fantastic. Benjamin underway, looking very solid in the first early moves. Adriana making quick work of that, just that earlier, harder point there. Be careful she doesn't get a foot caught in that flag. But looking pretty set. Benjamin just flying through these moves.
Very, very comfortable,
yeah,
looks like.
Looking good. And he's moving fairly quickly, which is good because you don't want to...
Oh, you know, Adriana going straight for the pocket from the bottom.
Wow. Now that is...
powerful.
That's power. And let's see. Oh, she's camping out there. Benjamin really
There's too much going on the screen, ladies and gents.
Right.
There's too much going on, so much high pressure. Keep your eyes on both of them.
Oh, no! Oh, Benjamin was going so well, and he's looking back up there. I think he just rushed that heel hook and just slipped off. I don't think he was tired at all. Now, Adriana's looking to swap, and she did.
What a nice move.
Now, what that is called, what's called a Houdini swap. That is what's called. Yeah.
One swap out for the other.
Yep. You don't have room, but you do the quick Houdini.
And that's an impressive move, especially within a pocket. You know, climbers know that once you kind of get stuck in there, it's kind of like a ring on your finger. You've got to wiggle and you've got to move and you've got to be fast to make that move work.
Adriana, only a few moves from the top and looking solid. There we go. All right. Now, the route setters don't make the top moves easy, so this might be one last little sting in the tail here. We shall see. Adriana, and now there's a big long foot over there. But well done. And listen, she went from a lower hold out to that pocket, and maybe that was the go. You talked about that before, maybe on the grey volume, but no.
It seems like a lot of the taller females are able to just reach for it, which is completely fine. You know, it depends on whatever you do, but your height sometimes determines your beta and what you choose to do on the climb. Because I know personally, some people I've climbed with are shorter than me, and they have to come up with different creative ways to execute the climb.
Yep.
But speaking of, this is our last female competitor, Maya, having her final shot at the wall.
Maya or Maya? I think it might be Maya.
Maya?
Maya. Yep. Let us know, folks, in the chat if it's Maya or Maya, but apologies if we...
And we've got the finals for our under-13 males are done. So we've got our final leaderboard scores set and ready.
Oh, Benjamin was like just flying along there, but that's the competition climbing, really. You know, like one little slip, one little mistake, it's over.
Yep.
Unlike bouldering and those sorts of things. But listen, Maya has got it all to play for. The last climb of her competition. She's been here all weekend. She's made it through to the finals. This is it. The pressure is on. The opportunity is here to come away as a champion.
Yep. She's got the peace and quiet, I guess, on the wall by herself.
Yep.
You know, but the crowd is definitely cheering her on, supporting her as she gets up into this next kind of move.
All right. A few little things there. Hasn't settled right into her rhythm just yet, but I'm sure she'll kick in here. Now, this is where I think it was Bella made a move from down lower. Maya just finding these a little bit awkward, but all right, let's see if she can work out this section here. Seems like there might be a little bit of nervousness on this move, but locking in. Oh, come on.
It's an uncomfortable reach, and those holds don't
Looks like she's going for it.
She can do, oh, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's good. Now, let's see if she gets the undercling, the cross through. I wonder if she'll cross through with her left, or there we go. Yes. Nice. Oh, beautiful turn and twist of the shoulders.
Great placement.
Yep, yep. I reckon you could get a knee bar in there, but
I would just.
oh, well, there you go.
So it looks like we've got our finals for the females as well. We know who are going through and who've qualified for the youth lead
podiums, or maybe the Australian Championship.
Nationals for 27, and who will be our podium winners.
All right, well, I think we're just waiting on Maya's score to come through. Beautiful little move there. Just as you probably just run out a bit of steam on that last one. But there you go. Well, all right. Well, let's quickly go to the scoreboard and we'll have a little look. We've finished our under 13s and the results at this moment in time. These are our provisional results. We might get the team to move their pointer up there off of the scoreboard. But Adriana, Maya, and Bella.
Yep,
as we
coming
go
up to the top.
Yep.
Adriana obviously getting up to the final 2 moves of the climb. Such an amazing job. Did a great Houdini.
Yes,
swap with
it
her
was
hands.
the Houdini indeed.
Yep, very enticing.
All right, and we'll quickly pop over to our young men. Might just pop the scoreboard up just quickly.
We've got Owen
Yep.
and Sasha both heading up onto the wall
All
now
right,
for our under 15 and under 15 male and females.
All right, so our under 13 Jai, Benjamin, and Henry there in provisional at the moment because there can be some,
Adjustments, reviews, additions, changes, depending on
appeals or something in the scoring. But Owen is our under 15 number 8 competitor coming in, so he gets to go first, and he's about to jump on the wall. They're climbing the same climb all together, so we'll see if Owen can make a little bit more progress based on time here today. No changes, which is straightforward for all of us and the competitors. So let's see what Owen's got in store for us. All underway, looking good early days. And I think we have Sasha. Yeah, Sasha from Queensland. Should be on the wall soon, if not already. Owen down low.
Bit of a awkward body swap over in this spot. Nothing too crazy, but you're facing towards the left.
Oh, big move from Owen.
Yeah, then you've got to make a big move out towards the right. So swapping over and doing that can be a bit challenging.
All right, Owen down low, but a little bit taller, making still good progress. A little bit less efficient than I'm sure he would like, but nonetheless, making the moves and locking things in. Let's see what he does with this one here. Goes for that high hold. Thinking about locking in on this, but I don't think that's the way, Owen. We'll see. All right.
Sasha's up on the wall now as well.
Sasha is underway, being well underway. Got through that bottom section and
heading up towards the kind of crux move of this climb.
Quite quickly, quite well. Pulling into this section here, looking. Owen's out.
Went for the big jump up to the top hold, but it didn't work out for him.
Not quite sure he'll get a plus on that one. I think, Sasha too. Bit of a jump for that next move, but all right.
Now, just a little comment for everyone watching. With these competitions, obviously we've got people up on the wall. We've got them jumping for the final move. So safety is super important, and making sure that they're looked after and caught by the belayers and their team is really good. So we want to thank one of our sponsors, Height Dynamics, who does a bunch of safety equipment, including harnesses, which is super important when you're doing lead climbing.
You do need those. A little bit uncomfortable just
yes.
tied with the rope.
As well as Eldred, which is a rope climbing, sponsor that we have on for the competition today. And obviously, rope and harness go super well together.
Yep.
And it's super important for our competitions to make sure all of our competitors stay safe.
Yeah, big shout out to them. The ropes are certainly important, that is for sure. And if you've ever seen, there's a great YouTube channel called How Not To, and they do destruction of all of our climbing gear. And you'll be very surprised how strong these things are, but they don't look that strong. So if you're ever interested, go and have a look. But let's stick with our competitors right now. We've got
Oakley and Skylar.
Yeah, Oakley and Skylar. Oakley's riding looks a little smaller than Skylar's. All right, Oakley underway, looking comfortable, but not necessarily locked in just yet. Skylar about to make this early crux, a little bit twisted with the legs. Hasn't kicked into a bit of a rhythm just yet, but Oakley looking like he's just he's kicked into gear now, getting his movements down pat. Good
See,
footwork.
Skylar's got one of the chalk bags I've been talking about.
Oh,
That's little panda bear on her back.
Yep.
Love it.
All right. Well, it's important to have a cool chalk bag as well as the
It's
cool
a part
moves.
of the outfit. You want to have the chalk bag. You want to have the matching harness. You know, it's a whole thing together. You want it to match your shoes.
You do.
It adds confidence.
Yep.
It adds confidence. It adds to the.
You're looking good. You're feeling good. You're climbing good.
Exactly.
That's what happens. All right. Well, Skylar certainly looking good when it comes to getting up near the high point.
She is also a bit taller as well, so maybe this pocket move might be a bit more comfortable for her.
Let's see. She hasn't seemed to look that comfortable yet on the climb. Oakley up around this area, which is, we've seen a couple of our competitors struggle in this section to really just lock in. Not working this out just yet. Oh, Skylar off. Just looked a little unsure with her feet.
Yeah, a little bit unsure, a little bit uncomfortable. I think with the female climb, that move to go upward to those holds might be the thing stopping them from progressing to the pocket. Seems like all the people who've moved past
Oakley
or made it to the pocket didn't go up. They actually just went straight out
a bit
from
lower.
the bottom. Yeah.
Oakley there, I think he would be at a high point for this age group, but not a high point across the two age groups yet. But well done, Oakley. Had two competitors in the females, Sasha up at 22 plus, and Oakley,
Now, an important thing for everyone as well, for our final scores, for these climbs, if we get to a tie, it falls to their scores from yesterday as a decider.
As a count back.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so wherever you ended yesterday, if it's a tie, then the count back splits it. There you go. Right. Ruix and William. Ruix and William are on the wall.
So let's go, climbers. We've got this. Everyone gets one attempt at the route in finals.
Looking a little shaky off the ground. Ruix away pretty quickly.
Looking confident. She's looking confident, kind of moving past this first little awkward move with that volume kind of sticking in your way.
Yeah, they usually put a few things. You got to move your body around, not only your feet and your hands, but make you have to get out and around and get away from the wall. Pushes your center of gravity away from your feet, and it just changes the balancing a little bit. But Rick's looking quite nice there. William hasn't settled into a rhythm just yet. I don't think I would say he's climbing comfortably, but he's still on the wall. So let's see if he can unlock this sort of awkward section here and get a bit of a flow.
With the opening move, kind of where he is, just where that black volume is, it's a bit cramped. It's more of a corner section. They kind of start out, go a bit closer in, and then they're spreading far out to do these next moves.
Making you a bit uncomfortable on the way through.
Yeah.
He's working it out though. Still looks like he's got a bit of gas in the tank, so to speak, and Ruix up there at a high point. Now, this is we know this section here is where you need to sort of maybe blast out towards that pocket maybe from this hold if you can, or
it seems like getting your left foot up and just going straight for the pocket is the move. Those ones
be.
above there seem to be the uncomfortable holds to use.
William here still grinding it out.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Yep.
I think he's taking his time. He's doing his bit and making his way up the wall.
Big massive move there. And again, that seems to be the stopper section for the females, irrelevant of the age group here. And often, you know, these, 13 to 15, the age group and the climbing skill and level is fairly similar, William, though, up in this section here, we know that this is certainly a stopper move when it comes to this next part on the wall. Going down a little bit, feeling like he might be better off underneath that hole than on top of it, but that's all right. Did well, and
he'll be on the leaderboard.
Yeah, he'll be up there. 3 competitors in as we go. He just went down to go back up and wanted to be underneath it there as we go.
Talking about, a bit of skill level between the climbers, when you get into the older categories, they have strict training regimes, they have strict tools they use at home for grip strength, this, that, whatever. But when you're a bit younger, there's not as strict of that regime, and they just come in and they absolutely climb circles around you.
Just go for it.
yeah, they come in, they have some fun, they stay fit, and do their thing and stay strong and win these competitions by just, committing to the sport.
Yep, well done. Listen, Sillen and Darcy are on the wall. And these two came in the finals in the middle of the pack. But both of them climbing fast and efficiently right here.
They both look quite comfortable and confident with the moves they've made so far.
Yep. Sillen up to that high point very quickly. And we know that this is where really the hard moves start. And same with Darcy here. One more move into this kind of, let's call it the warm-up section of the route. And from here on is when it's go time. So let's see if he's got something left in the tank right now. Going for a little bit of a chalk up and a bit of a rest before he moves into this section. If he knows there's a fair bit of work to come, I'm sure he does. Sillen thinking about going out. Oh, Darcy, bit of a slip on that one. All right, Sillen over there. All right, Sillen at the high point.
Darcy's about to make the move.
Yes.
Nice. Sticks it. Holding on.
Sillen
He's got to get his feet up there.
In the pocket as well with the crossover.
Oh, Darcy's off. That was a powerful move, and with no feet, that's a taxing hold.
Well, look at this. Speaking of taxing, I'll say this taxiing along quite nicely. See what I did there? All right, Sillen moving into the high point for the under-15s. And we know that up there with that big, would you call that a banana? No, it's not really a banana, but it looks like an ear or something. It's actually a pinch. It's a big pinch. I know that hold very well. But Sillen here, big move to bring it. Oh, yeah. So there's an angle change there where you've got to sort of get up and over into what's called the head wall.
Bit of a mantle move.
Yep.
A little mantle move up and over the volume and moving over to the left. And again, it's another body positioning movement. The volume's in your way. You're going up and over and going towards the right.
All right. Well, the competition keeps on rolling, and now we're up to our fourth or fifth competitor in each of the competitions here, or not the competitions, the lineup. And I think this is Olivia.
Darcy seems to have been our front runner for the males as of right now, with a 16+ score, just kind of going a bit further for that next hold.
Nice work. Quite convincingly, Sillen up there with a 29. So that's really the place to the spot to beat on the way through. And Olivia moving quite fast here. Not really fussed about this low section. Working quite nicely with her her footwork and bodywork as she's going through. Yeah.
We should also have Jack up on the wall on the male climb. Yeah. In that kind of first little movement before the big reach over.
Nice. Jack looking a little bit more comfortable in this awkward chimney section here. Getting out there quite nicely,
Oh,
climbing
Olivia,
efficiently as well.
straight over to the pocket.
Didn't muck around, did she? All right, Jack in there and making short work up to this section as well. So Olivia up high very quickly. Not no hesitation. Here's where there was a little awkward foothold here, and that, yep, she's made I think oh come on, Olivia, you got this.
Hold
She's
on.
hanging in there. Yeah, there's an awkward foot there where she's got to just get a bit higher. Oh, well done.
Jack's getting up there, just reaching over to the next spot. Probably gone up to that hold with the wrong hand, but is still there nonetheless. Has got the heel hook move though, which is good to see.
Got himself a little twisted up here. I wonder if he can untwist out of this section. I wonder if he'll get a match there. Do a Houdini there. Certainly needs to go for the heel hook to help him out. Oh.
Looks like that hold is a bit of a pinch on a pinch. So there's the big pinch and then there's the littler pinch on top of that, which makes it a lot nicer to grip, but still not very easy to hand swap with.
Yeah, like that hand sequence there, I think, is pretty important to sort of get right. So you get your left hand on the lower and then cross over with the right.
Yeah.
If you can, maybe a heel look up there is useful. If you're a bit taller, a lower foot will be fine. But
Can we speak about Olivia? Blinked and she was up to the final segment of the climb.
That was quick, wasn't it?
That was some amazing work from her.
And she got a 29 plus as well. So that's just that one extra bit of that hold. But right now we've got Jessica all lined up all the way through to one competitor at the end, which is our ACT competitor. But Jessica here. Now it seems like they're making quicker progress down low here in this early section as well. So and Noah in down low in this an awkward corner section, but he seems to be fine in there, moving quite smoothly, feeling and looking confident by the look of him. So using those feet well. And Jessica up high very quickly. Now that's the move. Check that out. All right, little cross through, maybe not. Maybe the match. All right, she's spinning it around.
Nice move from Noah, getting himself up there.
Jessica just trying to sort of feed out, going for the pocket. Hopefully, once she feels a bit more comfortable, or maybe it's just one of those ones where you feel uncomfortable. Right, move. Jessica through.
Noah's just getting up there to our kind of crossover move, re-chalking up, looking pretty confident still.
Now Jessica's got to make this switch or reach through with her left and then sort of roll with her right. But she did the Houdini as well, so there you go. Jessica, oh, come on. Wow, all the way from the pocket. Oh, I was going to say that might cost her a little bit of energy. But well done, Jessica.
Noah going up, doing the jump again.
Oh, cutting loose.
A toe hook in. Oh, wow. That was a legendary move.
Well, he's pumped, and he should be pumped for both reasons, either in the arms and pumped for the score, because I think he just booked the high point. Yeah.
I think we've got a bit of a classic hand movement like what you can see Noah doing. But that heel hook is really the core move that'll keep them on the wall to move on to the next section.
There's our height dynamics replay. Shout out to those guys for supporting the live stream today, and a bit of a shout out to Pinnacle Sports as well. Pinnacle Sports, if you want to learn to climb or get some equipment. Incredibly lucky to have Pinnacle Sports with us today. Brisbane's own premier retailer, folks. top shelf climbing equipment and expert guiding services. Great shop, great crew. Check them out. All right, we've got Mayo here right now. Well, Mao, I think it is, not Mayo. I don't know why. Mao in as well. And
should be
climbing quickly.
Should be Archer alongside Mao on the male under 15.
Yep, Archer ready to go.
Yep. Looking confident, moving fast.
And looking smooth. Now into this early awkward section down low. Looks like she might be a little bit pumped. Sometimes when you get yourself going early, there's a little bit of nervousness and you have a little tendency to over grip. Hopefully that's not the case for her now. Just moving into this section a little bit taller, so she might move into that pocket move a little bit easier than the rest, but Archer's up there a little.
Yeah, he's making some really strong, very confident, fast moves up the wall, and it's looking really good. We'll see if he can kind of get this crossover hand move and the heel. Oh, look, he's got the right move. I think this might be the way that he gets up on that leaderboard. This is an awkward little jump up as well to that next kind of big hold on the side of the volume.
Well, Mao's all the way through in the pocket.
Nice.
Archer's in there as well. Looks like we've got dueling high points about to occur. Archer up high. Mao up high as well. All right, here we go.
Bit of an awkward maneuver for both of them around this volume.
Yep, and it's moving into the head wall. You can see the change in angle, folks, with the creases for both of them. Archer up high. Now, just to make this next move's a little awkward. Got to get the feet higher, try and navigate around that volume. A really crappy right foot. Now, not so comfortable. But Archer eyeing off the second big hold from the top.
Yep. Looks like, there's a nice foot in front of him. He's going to go up for that and bounce off into the big second last hold.
Oh, and now making that as well.
Nice.
Oh, that was great.
What a clean
move. And now up high with the pinch as well.
Oh, it's so close.
Come on.
Touching it with his fingers. Oh, reach.
Oh, I think it might be a bit of a jump. Now, into the pinch section.
Archer's going to make this happen for himself. You can tell he's determined, he's confident, he's still got so much in the tank. What an absolute legend. Archer.
Tops it.
What a dynamic duo. What a dynamic duo right next to each other, making it so far up the wall for both of them. Archer topping out the climb.
Yeah, our first top of the day, and
with the mullet as well, can I say?
Hey.
Very Australian, very Queenslander. Love
Party
it.
at the back, business at the front.
Sending it to the top.
All right. Now making a high point as well. So we've got our two leaders on the leaderboard. Well done. Both of them posting the scores to beat. All right, who's next? Remy, looking serious, ready to roll with his
Wild Earth
shirt on as well. Bit of a shout out to the Wild Earth crew as well, one of our sponsors. They've got some great climbing equipment as well, and they provided all the prizes, all of our prizes. So big thank you to Wild Earth. Awesome, thank you for that.
This is a great angle if you just saw of the under 15, well, the male climb. You can see it's in a corner. This section is what Jason was saying earlier, a chimney, bit smaller, more in the corner, bit cramped, bit harder to maneuver through, and then you kind of come up and out and over on top of the other climb.
Yep, Georgie through that early section, which we've seen be a bit awkward for some of the climbers, but Georgie making very easy work of that right now.
Remy's nearly gone.
Flying up
there,
isn't he?
Through the window, flying through the wall.
Does he know this is the lead rather than the speed? But Remy, underway. Nice work, Remy. Oh, no. But Georgie, all the way through very quickly, had no hesitation on that pocket move.
Nice heel hook going on.
Oh, this is great. We got dueling high point climbers
nice
right now.
Move.
Yep.
I love a bit of you know, the little jump over move.
It's dynamic.
Yeah, one of my favourites.
All right, Georgie up over the volume. Oh, not yet. You're speaking too soon. Good big heel there. Oh, desperate move, but still on the wall. How is she doing that? Remy's up there now as well. Now this one here is a big hard pinch. Oh.
Remy's just readjusting, kind of trying to figure out how to maneuver around this volume. He's gone up with his right, then gone back, done his left, kind of come back again to see what's going on, but it seems like he's just trying to figure out the best plan to get up and around.
Well, there's plenty of climbing to do still after this. It's not like it's a walk in the park in any way, shape or form.
Oh, that foot slipped, but he's still holding on tight. Nice reach. That's real grip strength there.
He's got some endurance, that's for sure. And that's where I think really have to know that you need to swap hands here. I wonder how he's going to do the hand swap. Maybe do a match. But he got a bit of a chalk in there, so maybe he can rest here for a second, or goes down lower for this. Oh, wow. He's really fighting a battle here, and he knows.
Look at the crowd.
Yeah.
Everybody is absolutely enticed, locked on Remy, watching him get towards the end moves of this climb.
Well, we know the last two moves are still quite powerful, and he has to top it to win.
Yep.
It's a top or nothing. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, he had the move, just not enough in the tank. Well done, Remy. But that'll put him up there in podium, probably second at the moment. Well done, mate.
Legendary moves.
Yeah, he left nothing. He left nothing there, folks. Put it all out today on display, and did well. There's our Height Dynamics replay. Yeah, good stuff. Big shout out to Stacked Premium Climbing Poles and Volumes. Today they have provided us with a bunch of the volumes and poles today too. So big shout out to Stacked Premium Climbing Poles and Volumes. They're great.
Anyone who's a climber would have seen at least one Stack's hold in their local gym.
Yep.
Very, very good. Great.
You might not have noticed, but
No.
it is. Yep.
No.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. Alexa, one of our Queensland competitors. Now Alexa's been on the scene for quite a while. Had a few training sessions with Alexa once or twice down the local gym at he's a core climber
So
as well.
we've got Mika on the wall, and he is our last competitor for the male
All right,
under
well,
15.
Mika, this is
Looking confident.
This is all on you, mate.
Looking strong.
Yep, it's all to win. Obviously, it's the last climb of the day for Mika and Alexa. Both of them have made all the hard work out to get to the finals.
Mika doing the moves first time perfectly, exactly how it's intended to be done.
Looking
Clean
smooth.
work, strong.
Alexa really in good shape here, moving very confidently, very efficiently. Let's see if this little move over the head wall is a little cheeky. Oh, Mika, it's like super fast.
Super fast, up to the end. He's made power moves, he's stretched out, he's balanced. He's doing it all right now. Let's see if he can jump for that dynamic
All
last
right.
point of hold.
Alexa as well, up high, got the pinch. Come on, let's go,
You can
Alexa.
hear the crowd, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen.
Come on.
Everyone is screaming.
Oh! Well, I think she might have got the plus on that one. Oh, Mika.
Both of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is good. This is exciting. Great to see. Alexa, I think she might have posted the high point there, so I'm sure she'll be happy with that. I don't know if she knows that yet. I don't think the scoring is live, that they can see it. But
We've got our final results for the male under 15 now, with Remy coming in our third place at 23 plus, Mika coming 23 plus as well, but in second, and then Archer at our top spot with a top out of the climb.
Great to see. We've got our last female competitor out right now. That's Lenka. So let's see if...
ACT she's from.
Yeah. Well, Lenka can win the competition, but she can't win the Queensland Championship.
Same with Mika. He is from Vic obviously he did such an amazing job there, but he won't be able to take a Queensland spot into the qualifying finals.
Into the finals. The finals are done. Qualifiers.
Sorry.
Yep.
Into the other one, the Nationals.
That's right. Yeah, but he does earn points going to the
Yes.
Nationals. So you can travel around. That's why we do get a fair few interstate competitors, because you can earn points. I don't know the full details of it, so if you want to track that down on the Australian Climbing website, you can work that out. But Lenka, right here, the last competitor of the under-15s, and he's looking very smooth, very good, very composed right now. Let's see if all of this hard work, all of this blood, sweat and tears, well, hopefully no blood or sweat or tears yet, but maybe a little bit of sweat. It's winter anyway, but you know what I'm saying. All the work that Lenka's put in, let's see if she can make it count. Easily into the pocket move, which is good news. Going for the Houdini swap, no. The cross through, rolls into that very nicely. Right, now,
So comfortable.
yeah, looking good, looking good. I'd love to see someone find a knee bar there and just shake out. But
maybe
that's
they,
just old school.
Yeah, maybe, you know, they need a little bit more height to do that kind of knee bar move.
Not worrying about that higher move. Well, that was quite good, actually. That was smart. All right, here's where it all counts. This pinch, match on the pinch, move through to the next hold. Oh, she's got to get the plus. Oh, well, Lenka.
That was an amazing
That was big.
climb.
Yep.
I would love to have a look at that top out for the female under-15s climb. That hold there, the second last hold.
Yeah, I think we might get the team to zoom in on that second last hold. I think there's pretty well nothing to going for there. It's a small pinch thing, a small crimp actually off the pinch. But there you go. I think we have. We've got all of our scores in, so we might get the scoreboards up just quickly, folks, as we show. So let's have a quick look at this. So this is our provisional scoreboard lineup. So Alexa, Lenka, and Georgie for the competition, and then it would be Alexa, Georgie, and now for the Queensland Championship. Okay, so that's our champions right there. Provisional for the under-15 female, the under-15 male. Archie, Mika, and Remy is the lineup, but when they do the Queensland, it'll be Archer, Remy, and Noah in third. So there you go. Well done to those guys and girls. Let's quickly skip back to our under-13s, and that's Adriana, Maya, and Bella right there. And that's the last here, which is Guy, Benjamin, and Henry is the lineup. So there you go, folks. That's the under-13 and under-15 competition done. It is all done and dusted. There you go. Check this out. Look how small that is up there, folks. Like, that's our little. Looks like it's two actually. Two holes.
So,
little match.
This is where our top performers from the under-15s and under-15s female were getting stuck, and you can see how just horrific. Similar to the men's climb with the pinch on the pinch.
That's a very small crimp, that one, but yeah, there you go. But anyway, listen, folks, we've got some podiums in very quick time frame, hopefully, which is around about 1:30, maybe a little bit earlier. Looks like the time today is traveling along quite quickly, which is awesome. So probably in about 15 minutes, folks, we'll have the podiums, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. So hang around for that on the live stream. Big shout out. Make sure you jump in the chat and give everyone a shout out. Well done to the competitors. Well done to our sponsors. And let's quickly give them all a shout out for the comp today. We've got the K2 Base Camp. They're our naming sponsor. Petzl, Edelrid, Height Dynamics, Stacks Premium Climbing Holds, Wild Earth, Happy Biner, and our Tension Grips, Pinnacle Sports, and Climbing Gems. All fantastic sponsors, folks. So check them out. And big thank you to Sports Climbing Queensland for putting the comp on, and all the competitors showing up. Listen, mums and dads, to be honest, drive all of the youth sports, either volunteering to be part of the comp crew or making sure you bring the kids along. So big thank you to you guys for joining us on the live stream. That's it from us for this one. And the next one, folks, which will be the 17s and 19s, that one will start at about approximately 2:30. Hang around for the podiums. We'll throw over to some replays and some messages for our sponsors for a little bit. But hang around. You'll hear from Mike on the podiums. And then join us for the third and final live stream of today, which is the finals of under 17 as 19. That's it. We're done for the climbing. Podium's up next.
Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au. Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.
Listen, while we're waiting around, the podiums will be up real soon. We might have a little talk about speed climbing. I'll show you this video quickly, but speed climbing is in the lineup now in our competitions in Queensland. So check this out, and then we'll have a little conversation about how speed climbing is being added to the lineup. All right, folks. Well, listen, speed climbing is on the lineup. We'll go back to the climbing wall. We won't look at us. We're better looking at the climbing wall in the gym. But listen, they've got a speed climbing wall at Hendra right there, and there it is. And yesterday we had speed climbing as part of the competition, Lily. And you know, what's the go with that one? How did they go?
So. I will start with our under 15 male and female kind of scores.
So do we have 13s as well as 15s?
Yes, we've got both of them going on at the moment, but I'll go oldest and then I'll come back down to our youngins.
All right, in reverse order.
Yeah. So for everybody, just a bit of background. Speed climbing, it's self-explanatory. There's a button at the top. Fastest there is the winner. Now, these don't have any sort of kind of finals or anything. It's just a qualifying. So they did them yesterday, and we had some pretty epic results. So for our under 15 male, the fastest climb time for him was Archer again, with 11.94 seconds.
Wow, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's up there.
Now, these guys are climbing a 10-meter wall. For our under 13s, they climb an 8.5-meter wall, from what I understand, and the adult standard is a 15-meter wall. So these times are pretty legendary. Imagine trying to run 10 meters in sub 15 seconds.
Well, I mean, the Australian men's speed climbing record is held by Hayden Barton. So and that's 5.47 seconds. So that's our oldest man, and 11 seconds is fantastic right there. We might go to the podium view of the camera because you can see the speed climbing wall in the back of that shot, and we can have a little look at the speed climbing wall over there on the podium. So you can see if we've got a camera over that way, you can see the wall and what they do. It's auto belay. Just to the left there. I don't know if anyone can move the camera or not, but just to the left is you can see there, which is an auto belay. And there you go. So they start at the bottom. And you can see the cord at the bottom there, the electrical cord. Well, I don't know if you know if that's electrical, but it is. They put a pad there. So there's a sensor pad on the floor. You have 1 foot on the floor, and then off you go. Yep. So every single one of these, so the sensor pad sort of down here on the floor, and each of these routes, so the blue or the red, each one of them is a set route around the world. So I'm not quite sure if it's the exact one here on the wall in Hendra, but as you go up, you can see the route is the same each side. And on the left there, they've covered it up because they were using it for the competition. But on the right, you can see the blue and you can see the red. And around the world, it's the exact same climbing wall, the exact same angle. Matter of fact, when we were in Melbourne for the Olympic qualifiers, we couldn't, even though we had some fast climbs on that wall, it wasn't able to be as a record-breaking wall because the wall wasn't qualified and it hadn't been tensioned. The wall softness and bounciness wasn't Olympic standard. So you could still qualify, but you couldn't break a record on that exact wall. So it was interesting. So speed climbing, really fun to watch. It's great to see it's being baked into the lineup, even at youth level now.
We have recently had some competitions going on. For everybody who doesn't know, we've got some stuff going on in Italy and internationally at the moment. So
they were over there with speed, weren't they?
Yes,
yeah.
there's speed, there's lead, there's bouldering, there's so much going on. July is a busy climbing month for everybody. But what we've got for the men's and women's adult records, so only 5 meters extra than our under 15s.
So 15-meter speed wall.
Yeah, 15 meters speed wall, 5 meters extra compared to what our under 15s would have climbed yesterday. The current men's world record is for Zhao, who's 16. He made that in April of this year, and it is 4.58 seconds. That is, you can blink and he'll be gone. He'll be on the wall,
there you go,
up there doing his thing. Then we have for the women's record is 5.99 seconds by Emma Hunt. She made this not too long ago, actually, on the 4th of July of this year as well.
Only just a few weeks ago, yeah.
And she is the first woman to make this record sub 6 seconds.
Sub 6. Well, the Australian record holder for the speed is Grace Crowley, and she's at 7 seconds, 7.6 seconds. So there you go. That's a full 1.6 seconds faster, or even a bit more, because it was sub 6 seconds. That's phenomenal. Yep.
Crazy stuff. And for our under 15s and under 13s from yesterday, our top female and male under 13 climbs, they did 10.2 for the males and then 11.28 for females. And then the 15s males top was 11.94 and the females was 10.73.
There you go.
Speed climbing.
There you go. Speed climbing. Well,
think about how long 10 seconds, 11 seconds actually is.
It's certainly a lot of fun to watch, impressive to see, and certainly one that a lot of non-regular climbers enjoy watching, that's for sure. And I do hear that from non-climbing friends. Did you see the speed climbing?
Yep.
For some of us, toffee nose purists when it comes to climbing. But listen, it's a skill that is amazing. And so big shout out to all of our competitors over there in Italy and all of those who broke records just recently. It's fantastic. We might throw you back to the team, and I'm sure the podiums are just about to get going. Shouldn't be too much longer now, folks. So hang around, and then remember, join us back again this afternoon for the under-17s and under-19s, and that's going to kick off around about 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. So hang around, then have a break, and then come back. All right, don't go away.
We've got them here from K2 to present the medals and the prizes with the K2 staff as well. All right, and so in third place for under 13 females, we have Bella Gray. In second place, it's Maya. And first place and Queensland champion, it is Ariana. Let's put our hands together again for the under 13 female podium. Right, we'll just let Guy get the Sport Climbing Queensland official photo there. right, we're going to move along now to the under-13 males podium. So, coming third in Queensland, we have Henry. Second place goes to Benjamin.
This is Queensland.
Yeah, this is everything.
Oh,
Yeah. And the Queensland champion in first place, it's Jai. Let's hear it for our Queensland podium. Amazing effort, boys. Great climbing today. Now we're going to move on over to our under-15 female category. For this category, very exciting, we had interstate competitors with us this weekend in the under-15s. So we're actually going to do two podiums here. We're going to do the competition podium first. So this is everyone from all the states. And then we will have a separate Queensland podium where the Queensland athletes will get their state title medals. So I'll just let Guy grab his bits and pieces there. Yep, it's good to go. All right, so this is our competition podium for under-15s. And in third place, we have Georgie. All right, in second place, joining us from interstate, we have Lenka. And first place for the competition is Alexa. All right, let's give it up for our competition podium. All right, girls, I'll get you to jump down, but Queenslanders don't go too far. So this is the Queensland state title, so now we're going to do the Queensland podium and find out, I think we know, but find out who is the Queensland champion. So in third place for all of Queensland, it is Mal. In second place for Queensland, we have Georgie. And that means that our 2026 Queensland champion is Alexa. Let's put those hands together again for our Queensland podium. All right, going over to the under-15 males, and again, we had our interstate competitors, so we're going to do the two podiums again, starting off with that competition podium and then following up with the Queensland podium. So I've been shouting out some of our sponsors today, and they've donated a lot of these prizes for the event, so big thank you to all of them. And for the competition, in third place, we have Remy. In second place, joining us from interstate, we have Mika. And taking out top spot on the competition podium, it's Archer. Let's put our hands together for that competition podium. Amazing effort, guys. Queenslanders, don't go too far. Just jump on down. All right, so now we're going to have our Queensland state title podium for under 15 males. And in third place for Queensland, it's Noah. Second place in Queensland, we have Remy. And that means for 2026, the Queensland champion is Archer. Let's put those hands together for that Queensland podium. Absolutely amazing effort today, guys. Thank you very much. You can jump down whenever you're ready. Thank you, everyone, for coming and cheering on those athletes today.
All right, folks. Well, there you go. We've done the 13s and the 15s lead climbing competition. Champions have been announced. So well done to all of those guys and girls. Listen, before we go, join us again today at about 2:30 for the 17s and 19s. The big guns coming out. The best of the best. Yet to climb the walls just yet. But listen, before we go, folks, big thank you to Sports Climbing Queensland, all the competitors so far, and our sponsors. Let me name them. So we got K2 Base Camp, Petzl, Edelrid, Height Dynamics, Stacks Premium Climbing Holds, Wild Earth, Happy Beaner, Pension Grips, Pinnacle Sport, and Climbing Gems Creative. Big thank you to you guys, because we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So thank you from all the sponsors, all the competitors, all of the volunteers. Thank you from us. That's it for the 13s and 15s, folks. Join us again later on, 2:30.
We'll see you then.
Yeah. Thanks, Lily.
Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.